everyone, and welcome back. It's late Thursday afternoon, and I'm heading up to the farmhouse. It's been chilly the last couple of days. Right now it's 23, which isn't too bad, but by this weekend here they're talking upper 30s and low 40s. I see the new dog kennel showed up.
Where'd it go? Where is it?
Did it go in the other room?
No, it's on my couch. Got it.
You have it?
Get it, Joni. Oh. Get it, Joan. Get it.
I'm not filming a whole lot tonight, hanging out with Melissa, dogs. This week we've been building an addition and put the roof on this week, and I'm just beat up. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for bed already. This kennel weighs 80 pounds, so I feel sorry for the male people that have to deliver this. You can see that new kennel pan is quite a bit bigger than the old kennel. That's going to be nice.
What do you think?
Now that is a big kennel. That can't stay out here the whole time, but until he gets acquainted with the cats. I could probably sleep in that thing.
Well, when you're bad.
Okay, everyone. Well, we are both going to bed. Good morning, everybody. When I woke up at 5:30, it was 11.2 degrees below zero. But it's warmed up a little bit now. Oh, I've just been doing some cleaning up in the house this morning. Melissa, she's at work. I'm gonna run into town here. Her front brake shoes on her truck are pretty much metal to metal, so I need to get those parts, and tomorrow I'm gonna put those in for her, so it doesn't sound so horrible. Well, that did not work. I went in there and the power is out. The guy said the power is out for most of the town, and right now it's 11 o'clock, 11:09, and it's not supposed to come back on until about 1:45. Well, I stopped at the post office to check the P.O. box, and there's one letter in there, and there is a yellow slip, which means there's at least one package. Sometimes there'll be 5 or 6 packages, you never know. But the lobby is closed due to the fact that the power is out. Before I left the house, the internet was out at the house, which happens quite a bit. And I didn't think much of it, but now I know why. Well, the power is still on here at the house, which is good. I figured it was, because it was when I left, but I am going to cook up some lunch. Okay everyone, it's lunchtime. Well, now that the internet is back on, I got to look up and the power is back on in Cloquet. It said 6,000 people were affected and a squirrel is what caused the outage. So let's run in and get those parts from Melissa's truck and go back to the post office. Okay, I got everything picked up from the P.O. box. Went in and bought the new brake pads and rotors and everything from Melissa's truck. Now we'll head back to the farmhouse. Melissa got home from work. I've just been in there chatting with her. I think I'm going to pull that SD card out of that trail camera. They just made it illegal in this county to feed deer. They took 4 counties in the state off of the no feeding ban, but this one was added. So we won't feed the deer anymore, which is fine because all the pictures that we usually get in the summer and fall and stuff are just the deer passing through here. I was standing out here earlier and I watched 2 deer walk in the woods just behind the chicken coop. So anyway, let's pull that SD card and see if Earless has been here. Well, there she is. I hadn't seen her for a long time, but there were several pictures of her on here, and then some of Chunk and Melissa and myself, but at least she's still around because I had not seen her in quite a while. She's definitely big. She's pregnant again. We may as well check and see if we have any eggs. Wow, we have 3 chickens on the roost tonight. Usually there's only 2 and they're on the bottom. I do not see any eggs unless they're sitting in the ones that they're sitting in, so I'm going to leave them be. Joni! There you are. Are we all ready? Joni? All right, let's go inside. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. I woke up this morning about a little bit before 6, and these guys are walking up and down the driveway, so I went out there and made sure they weren't bothering anything. I remember talking to my neighbor next door, Jim, and he said that the people that live behind him, kind of behind, I mean it's all woods, but anyway, back that direction, have 2 labs that come over once in a while. They're real nice dogs. I need to let Joni and Chunk out and these dogs are just kicking back here like they own the place. I don't know. I need to go into town to get some stuff, and man, I would not put up with dogs jumping like that. We'd be having a little conversation. I think I'm gonna go drive down that road and see if anybody's around over there and find out if it's their dogs. Figure if I do this and go down that dirt road that's up here, the dogs will find their house. They're just following my truck along. That black lab is quite slow. It must be older. It's in the middle of the road behind me. I'm driving into town right now because when I bought the brake shoes for Melissa's truck yesterday, they asked me, does it have disc or drum in the back? And I didn't know, and they said, well, I can't help you. So I took a gamble and I said disc, and it has drum. So apparently then my front brake pads are not going to be the right ones, so I'm going to get them switched out. Well, I went into Super One and got a bunch of stuff. We want to do ribeyes today, but they did not have any decent ones there. They only had 3 to choose from. So I'm going to stop at B&B Meat Market and pick up a couple of nice ones from there. Well, I'm gonna get all the groceries taken out of the truck, and I gotta start the barbecue and start cooking some lunch. I can finally use the bathroom. Well, I have the 2 ribeyes that we're gonna have today right there, and I took this picnic ham that we got from Bruce out, and tomorrow we're gonna cook that. Joni! How you guys doing out here? Wow, they were really thirsty too. They've drank a lot of that water. Joni, please get off of the screen. Get down! There, I turned the TV on for you guys. Come on. Melissa's making a keto side dish to go with the steaks today. I think she's gonna make keto potato salad. Can you hand me my seasoning sauce, please? I put Joni inside, and Melissa said I better let these dogs out to use the bathroom since they haven't ate much, obviously, in a couple days, and they just ate and drank a lot. How are you two doing? What you watching on TV? Oh, you watching some Gunsmoke? That's it? You already went? You want back inside? Let's go. And some wax beans, keto potato salad, and the steaks. Well, the homeowners for the dogs have been located, and they're actually in Grand Rapids, Minnesota until 8 o'clock tonight, so they're having an uncle or something come over here and pick them up, probably in about a half an hour. I was out there and checked on them a little bit ago, and they chewed up the cushions on those 2 chairs. Oh well, like Melissa said, we need to have a couch out there anyway for the dogs, but anyway, at least their owners are found, and the reason why, they said they never leave the yard, but what must have happened is that's not a shock collar. That's one of those collars for the invisible fence, and the batteries must have went dead. And I take it, because which one had that? The yellow lab had it, so the black one probably never leaves the yellow one side. I was just inside for a while with Melissa, taking care of a couple of things, and now I'm just back out here on this. I just did all that work and did not check, and the rotor that they sent me for this truck is much smaller than that one. Look at the brake shoe, sticks way past. Dang it! Means I gotta loosen this thing up again. The nice thing about working on this thing is it's a truck from the south. It didn't see really no salt last year, so there's really no big amounts of rust to deal with. Well, that sucked. I went in there and their computer said that they had some and they don't. So now they had to order them from Superior. Tomorrow is Sunday. They'll be up here by noon tomorrow. Luckily, I don't have to go back to the hobby farmhouse until Monday morning. So tomorrow afternoon I'll finish up the brakes on her truck. Melissa and I were talking because, you know, in a couple of weeks I'm going to be going down to Louisiana, and one of my biggest problems is we still have stuff in that house, if you remember, and when I bring the people in to do the taping and finish up the little bit of sheetrock work that's left, everything has to be out of the house. And there's nowhere, you know, you can't put it underneath the carport. Somebody might steal it, it could rain, it could flood, you never know. So I looked into a U-Haul truck, and I would need a big one, like a 20, I don't know, their biggest truck is what I was looking at. And to rent it for I don't know what it was, however many days. It was 1,200 and something, like 1,300 bucks. And then before I came up here yesterday, I stopped in and got my oil changed, and I get it changed up at Now Then Garage, and they're also a U-Haul dealer. So I was talking to the lady about, you know, I could bring the truck back there when I was done, and she said, yeah, that'd be great. But then she said, you know, you have to watch out. She said, yeah, it's going to cost you like $1,200 or $1,300, but you also have to pay mileage, unlike when you rent one of their trailers. She said during the week it's 79 cents a mile. On the weekends it's $1.19 a mile. Well, from the house in Sorrento all the way up to Cloquet is a minimum 1,500 miles, say. So, and part of that's going to be on the weekend. So anyway, so you're looking at $1,300 plus over $1,500 or around $1,500 plus fuel, which those trucks don't get good gas mileage. And I wouldn't be able to do the driving. I have to stay down there, so I have to have like one of my guys from work ride down with me or fly him down and then pay him to drive it back up here. And there would be a hotel room I'd have to pay for in the middle. So anyway, you put all those numbers together, it is cheaper for us, or very close to the same price, for me to buy, I was looking at them today, an enclosed trailer, like an 8x24 enclosed trailer, and buy it, load all the stuff in there. It can sit there locked up until I have to drive back to Minnesota, hook it up to the diesel here, and pull it up. And we would be, let's say, within $800 of the same, and you own an 8x24 trailer. So it's really ridiculous, the cost in renting it. And the thing is, I mean, I'm sure there's other options, but when I get down there, I have to get down there, get the stuff out of the house, and get the people in there to do the sheetrock. So I can't sit there and wait for any other kind of a schedule. And that price is me buying a brand new 2020 8x24 with the dual, I don't know what it is, 5200 or whatever axles on it. And so I might be able to find one used. My best bet is to buy one down there, or I was looking like in Tennessee. So like on my ride down, pick it up, get it down there, and then load it up, and then drive it all the way back up here. Once again, my plans changed now. I was trying to get the brakes done today so that tomorrow I could be out in the workshop for some of the day, and that's going to completely screw that up. It's almost 7 o'clock right now, so I think I'll go inside and I'll edit. Melissa made that keto potato salad today. I think I'll edit that video. Spenguli is going to come on in a few minutes here, and it looked like it'd be a good one anyway as far as Spenguli goes. So guess my plans changed once again. Melissa is making keto cheesecake in the Instapot. It smells good already, but we can't eat it until tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna edit Melissa's keto potato salad video. She's in the kitchen doing that keto cheesecake. Dogs are kicking back. Spenguli is almost done. It's a couple minutes after 10 o'clock and the dogs are just sprawled out. Okay everyone, it's 10 minutes to 11. Melissa is already in bed and I'm heading that way myself. Good morning everybody. It's absolutely beautiful this morning. 22 degrees already. You can hear the birds. Spring is on the way. Well, today for lunch, I'm going to cook up this nice picnic ham that we got from Bruce. It smells really good. It's smoked. It should be awesome. I am also later today going to make Boudin balls, I think. Looks like a fairly easy recipe. Well, it's about 11:30 right now. I just called up the auto parts store and the parts were supposed to be in by 11, but they're not in yet, so I'm still waiting. I've been in there editing the Winter Workshop Projects video of my dad building a rustic chair. Sunday is usually my more of a free day because I am here, I eat lunch, then I head back to the hobby farmhouse, and then I edit videos usually all afternoon. But today, since I'm going to be here overnight tonight, I have to do it up here. But it's a pretty nice day, so I think I'm going to let the chickens out and let them free range a little bit here, see what they do with the snow and a little bit of grass that's showing, get them some fresh air. Hey girls, how's it going in there? You guys want to get out and get some fresh air? I'll come out and check on them later. It might take them an hour before they investigate that front part of the chicken coop and finally make their way out. The chickens are just stepping out of the chicken coop and Chunk is watching them. Well, they just called and said that the rotors were in, so I'm going to run up and get those before lunch. It's about noon right now, but the ham is up to about 130 degrees, so it still has a ways to go here. I picked them up, and I do have one of my old ones with me here, so I put it up next to it. They're the same size, so if the bolt pattern is the same, we should be good. I guess they're still trying to decide how far they want to go. I'm going to go inside and see if that picnic ham is done yet. The rustic cabin chair video is finished and rendering right now. The ham is up to temperature, so I'm going to pull that right now, and Melissa is heating up the greens. Well, the picnic ham we got from Bruce looks really good. It smells absolutely awesome. Melissa is heating up some mixed greens, and we're going to have some of her keto potato salad.
We are also going to have some.
Oh yeah, the keto cheesecake. Melissa's keto cheesecake is ready. Well, the chickens are getting braver. Most of them are out on that front porch. These look much better than the other ones did. That ham that we cooked up from Bruce was really good, and that keto cheesecake that Melissa made was phenomenal. That was, I couldn't believe it. I had my doubts that that was going to be any good, and it really was. always like how the first one takes forever, and the second one, it takes longer to get the tire off than it does to switch out the brakes. When I showed up a couple days ago, you couldn't see any dirt on the driveway. It's really melting down now. It's really slushy. You can feel the tires push through it. Just like brand new. Looks like the chickens went back inside. They never did make it very far. This like right about to there, and that was it today. Three on the roost. I see we have a few eggs in there to grab. I'll come out and get those in a little bit. Looks like she still has a little bit of snow in the bucket. I haven't started her up though now. I think it's been over 2 weeks. Melissa is out doing the cats right now, and I am frying up some Boudin balls. If these turn out, you'll be able to see this video over on the As the Rooster Crows channel. You two ready to go outside and go potty? Huh? You ready? Okay everyone, I'm just letting the dogs out for the last time to go potty here. It was a nice day, but once again the wind picked up. Beautiful spring in Minnesota. Okay everyone, well it's almost 30 degrees right now. With that wind it feels really cold. It's almost 11 o'clock and Melissa and I are going to bed. everyone. Well, thanks a lot for watching. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 27 degrees. And it's time for me to head south. I will see you guys on the next video.